Welcome to Chess with Tea, episode 188. Today is November 26, 2015. It's a special day for me because I live in the United States, and it's the day before Black Friday, which is the world's biggest shopping day, which is terrible. So let's rewind a little bit. Today is Thanksgiving in the United States, which is a holiday that was originated by people a long time ago, and now we give thanks, kind of. It's more like get together with your family that you can't stand and then sneeze around them, which is like this. Whoa, have you ever sneezed on command? That was amazing. If only I could incorporate that skill into my chess show. Probably won't be happening. So I thought we'd celebrate Thanksgiving today by giving back to the community. I want to say thank you to a very special viewer who's long gone, Olith123, who watched like the very first few episodes and then forgot his account name. So his password, he had to change it to Olith1234. Poor guy. But he watched like 100+ episodes back there and really encouraged me back when he was the only one watching, which was not very long, fortunately. And also thank you to the people who are always around these days, like Rondep and I don't know, Flying Queen is around a lot. Thank you to you regular viewers, even Zug Addict, who drops in every couple of weeks and beats me. Thank you to you too. And he told me in the chat today that he's watching right now, but his sound card doesn't work, so I better shout so he can hear me. It's not going to work. I think that I need to shout so I can hear you. Let's give some odds today. Here we are on the favorite chess website of mine, Board Editor, lichess.org. Oh, did I forget? Thank you to Thibaut, who created this excellent chess website in his free time while working a full-time job in France. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to give pawn odds to one lucky viewer. Continue from here. I will play with a friend. So that's my way of giving back. I'm going to give you odds, which is where I don't have a pawn here, and I'm going to hope that somebody weak takes the challenge. If you're not weak, then don't take the challenge. No, not you. Anyone but you. That says anyone but you. Abort. I'm going to do that again. Click on the, what do you click on? The feather? The from position? I didn't mean play with an enemy. I clicked play with a friend. I don't know how that happened. So now we're going to paste that in chat again. Hopefully somebody weak, unlike Rondep, is going to join us. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I better drink from this orange vase. Much better, mate Amargo. Hi, I'll send you some love. For you people over 65, this is actually a heart. It looks like a mathematical statement, less than 3, but because there isn't anything less than 3, except maybe chess was less than 3, it is a heart, which is very sweet. So this is a difference in rating of several hundred points, and it's made up for the fact that there's a missing pawn here. It's my way of giving back, giving pawn odds, but actually I'm getting, because I have this excellent open file that I will use somehow in the future. Should I not guard this? If c3 and he takes this pawn, the rook e1 and the knight is like blah, but he plays d5. That's not very good for me. Attacking my bishop, defending the knight. This is all bad. So let's defend that pawn, I guess. No, let's play queen e2. Queen e2. The rook is on an open file. Now I'm using the queen. This is very nice. Okay. Rondep put a frown face in the chat. Don't you wish you were watching live? You YouTube viewers really miss out because there's a lively community in the live broadcast. Why don't I have any time on my clock? That's very odd. It happens a lot on Chess's TV. Oh no, I wanted to play c3. What was I thinking? Apparently nothing. Oh, and that would have stopped the knight from coming in here. Oh, this is so much worse. Well, let's not let the knight come in now because then it would attack my queen and stuff. So let's play this way. Maybe take with pawn, then king h1, and then I'll finally have an f pawn. What are you doing? I'll move this knight, I think. I'll take you. Yeah, look at that. I'll get my pawn back. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is pretty nice. Okay, so I got my pawn back. There's an increment on the clock. And now I just win. Let's see what I do. He added me time. Oh, it's Thanksgiving today. He's giving me time. Very nice of him. So it says, have you done anything with my Twitch Plays Live Chess bot? Also, when are we going to have relay chess? Zug Addict, I'm embarrassed to know I don't even know what those things are. Relay chess, I tried this thing on your stream where the chess pieces floated around and I could not comprehend it. So that was a non-starter for me. And then this other one, Twitch Plays Chess, is that like what I was just saying? And I don't know what I'm talking about. Whoa, get out of here. Okay, so this is going to be a new position. It's rapidly changing here. Not losing yet. Am I going to capture this? That's definitely going to change my pawns for the worse. We will both have bad pawns after this capture. I'm going to have doubled pawns. Oh. Okay, I'll take you. I don't want to take you. Move here. Hey, that's cool. I'm pitting his queen to his king. How randomly successful. Then what should I do? You know he's going to play knight c6, so then what should I do? E5. So I see he's not castled, so I'm going to try to open this up against his king quick before he castles, and it's not happening. Things move like things that defend things. That wasn't my bot. Yeah, you guys are confusing me. Never mind, don't watch the live show. The chat is just confusing today. He's castling queenside, which means I should checkmate him right now. How can I do this? I'll bring my rook in here. Okay, so I'm not checkmating him just yet, but I have a pretty good... Ooh. This is too exciting for me. Guard this pawn with my queen. I'm certain there's going to be a capture here. Whoa. You're crazy. Well, maybe the knight will take back. Whoa. Being low on time cost me there. I mean, I didn't get to do all half the cool things I was going to do. Now what happens? More trades? Is this like an even game now? That's boring. But I do have a knight for a bishop. That's useless. But I do have more pawns on the queen side. That's useful, but he has more pawns on the king side. So it's actually kind of an even game. Doing great so far. Oh, there's National Master Zug Addict watching the game. That's kind of scary. I mean, look at these huge numbers there. You can't see them when we scroll down a little bit. Oh, you can see some of them now. Yeah, they're big. He doesn't have any paper airplane rating, though. So at least I have that. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I'm feeling cold now. Happy Thanksgiving to you, American folks. You can tell I'm getting old because I called you folks, which only old people say. Margot, this is the part where I lose. Probably because you type this message with 7 or 8 words in it while your clock is running down. That's probably how you're going to lose. And do you think I'm going to add you time? I don't know. It's what a mystery. Let's bring the king. No, I don't want to lose this pawn. Let's trade and then knight here. I got some pretty good attack targets there. Okay, that's pretty good for you. If you take this, I take this. Oh, this is bad. This is bad again. Because then the rook comes down to the 7th rank. Okay, so he's just defending that. So I'm just going to save my pawn. Now we're back to boringness. So you see how I put my pawns all on white? That's a trick. It's a trick because they're all on white. Pretty smart, huh? Yeah. I'm white and they're all on white. Think about it. It's so cool. Now let's play here and prevent him from doing his plan. His bishop, however, is not on white. So this is actually a good endgame for me now because the bishop can't attack anything of mine at all. I mean, bishops don't even move off their color. That's the way they are. Check and here. I'll just premove that. Okay, now I definitely have the upper hand with the extra pawn, threatening the bishop, threatening this pawn from the square. This is looking good for me. Oh, he fell into... So he actually had quite a decent drawn-ish looking endgame, and there's 2 ways it went downhill. First, he allowed all my pawns to go on white while he put all his pawns on black. That made his pawns be blocked by the bishop. That's bad. It's bad. The bishop can't do anything but defend. Trades. And so that's half the problem. And the other half is my king became more active than his. That's the second half. And then the third half is that his pawns kind of got kind of weak by advancing up in this funny shape, and he got this backward pawn here. You don't want that to happen. It would be better off just bringing his king up while his pawns were still back like this. Okay, maybe they weren't exactly like that, but you get the idea. So now my king is the more aggressive king, and look at the benefits I'm reaping from this. I'm reaping some benefits right now because I'm low income. Because I just got me some free healthcare for my king. Ooh, I guess I should promote this pawn. This is exciting. Definitely got exciting again. Check. And here, defending this square. He could trap me. And I'm really lucky to be able to stop this pawn now. Can I stop it this way? So take, push here, push here. This is interesting. Yeah, so now I'll just trade the knight for it. Oh, I can't do that? Oh, no. Okay, so now I'll move my king again. Oh, this is hard. Check. And there. Now we go. Now we can trade the knight for it. That was lucky. I don't even know. That was tricky endgame where the knight was having a hard time trading itself for that pawn, but I found a way. Thank you, opponent. Now with all my extra stuff, I don't even need to think anymore. Let's pre-move an illegal move. It's pretty smart, right? Because in the only case where this is legal, it's also smart. It's smart to do that. He sends me a colon smile, so I will send him that with 3 mouths, which means I'm really happy. I'm interested to see if that endgame ever could have gone badly for me because I didn't really like how in this position I'm awesome. Really awesome. And then in this position, it's scary, actually. It's kind of scary because I put my knight in the corner. I actually thought he was going to play here, but then I'm okay because here's what you do. You draw a box like this with the pawn. See this box? And then you say, is the enemy king just moved into the box? The answer is yes, I did. Just move in like this. Oh, and so I am able to stop the pawn because the box shrinks like this, you know, but then I'm able to move in that way. So I'm okay there, barely. So let's see if this ever went badly. No, it didn't. I'm still advantaged 3 units in this position, so it's fine. Okay, great. Good game. Let's go back and tell him thank you. Thanks. Any other advices for this player? Yes, I advise not to push this pawn here. It's really tempting in a position like this. I mean, you're familiar with it and you're really annoyed by bishops that come out here and attack your knights, cheating bishops from e1. That's annoying to you. So you wish you could prevent that with moves like this, but it's actually not a good use of time. The beginning of the game is like a race. You want to get all your pieces out there as fast as possible. So that's why you move each one once. You move this one once, you move this one once, you move your king, which counts as the rook, once, then you move your queen once and your knight once. See how I move each of them once? One. Okay, the queen had to move twice, but that's because danger, right? But that's unusual. That's why you're doing that, is to get everything out. Everything's standing in a line. They're trying to get through as quickly as possible. So this does not count as a piece. Simply doesn't. A pawn is not a piece. I should mention, a pawn is not a piece. You ever heard, oh, I got a piece for a pawn? Did you think, oh, that's a trade. He traded a piece for a pawn. No, it's bad. You don't want to lose a piece for a pawn because a pawn is not a piece. There's 2 things in chess. There's pawns and there's pieces. You got that straight? Great. So now you do move your center pawns in chess in the beginning. Let's get back to the board here. These pawns do move, but only because you want to fight for the center of the board, because you want to bring your bishops out, blah, 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 blah. You don't move them because they're pieces. Because they're not pieces, right? So this does not count as developing a piece. It's bumping a pawn forward, which is a waste of time because my bishop has other houses that it can move to, like here. In the end, it was kind of annoying that my bishop couldn't move here. That maybe was a little nicer, but it wasn't worth the whole move. So that was actually not a good use of time. So a better move for black here would be something like knight f6 or bishop c5. Just bring out another piece. That would have been fine in either of those positions. So then here I got a pawn back because I have 2 attackers and he only has this one defender. So that's too bad. Too bad for him. I've got a challenge from Ya Boy Agent. He wants to play a bullet game. So let me accept this, followed by aborting it. Happy Thanksgiving. That says Happy Thanksgiving. No, I'm not going to play you. Owned, because today is Thanksgiving in the United States, which means I'm thankful I don't have to play that game. Instead, I can give odds. So let's go do that. Oh no, how do I even get there? From position. There we go. Let's give pawn odds again. Continue from here. Play with a friend. Anyone but Rondep. And I'll take white because white's missing a pawn. And the next opponent is Rondep. Now. I speak Chinese. Now. That means don't. What is he doing now? He's going to give me pawn odds? Oh, that's so very generous of you, Rondep. Yao. This, I speak Chinese. This means yes. Yao. Okay, so he's giving me pawn odds. So generous. He's taking the chess. What just happened? Whoa, that was kind of weird. Whoa. Let's go back to the chess board, please. He's taking the chess with TV Spirit, and he's reversing it. I don't know what that huge block of color was. Certainly wasn't my doing. You probably did that. That was your fault, Rondep. And he's making himself the chess whiz of Chess Whiz TV, giving pawn odds. So kind. Let's close this position, because if I take, then this pawn looks stupid. So let's just close that up. E5 is going to be pretty strong when there's no F pawn to break me. So this is nice. Nice position. I love being ahead of pawn. So now knights are moving around. Nice. Sounds a lot like knights, don't you think? Am I going to play h6 and violate my own rule? No. Now. I'm not. Psych Addict wants to know what the hole in his computer does that has the musical note next to it. That's the microphone hole. You don't just put anything in that hole. I mean, life should really come with a manual. You see a hole, you don't just put anything into the hole. Things could go badly. And this is one of those cases. Now I'm going to, because it's a closed position. Okay, this is an exception here. When the pawns are locked up and they're not moving nowhere, it's a slower kind of game. You're not going to get checkmated in 2 moves. So you can take the time to bump a pawn forward. In this case, I don't want him to play knight here when I've got my bishop here, and I don't want him to play bishop here. Actually, I don't mind that very much because this bishop neutralizes that like a veterinarian making a cat no longer have children. Is that neutralizing? Agent JL wants me to answer a question. Look at this. Chess Whiz, are you 18 or older? Agent JL YouTube. I'm 90. I told somebody yesterday that I was 90, and he immediately started calling me a grandpa, which I found kind of insulting because not all 90-year-olds are grandpas. And I don't know where I'm going with that because most 90-year-olds are dead. I was lying, actually. But can you really blame me? We're on lie chess. Of course I'd be lying. Bishop there seems okay. I mean, this is a nice score for him, but I'm not worried about it. I'm going to castle right into this danger hole. Is there any problem? See how he has bishops and queens? I need to castle her up. He's got bishops and queens and drawing things and knights and everything's coming toward me. I can't draw arrows today. That's a lot of things coming right at me. But fortunately, I'm Chess Whiz, so there's no danger. Okay, I'll trade with you. Now I'll trade with you here. Ever thought you'd trade your bishop without moving it? Well, you just did. So now if I take this, I will lose to checkmate. That sounds bad. So let's try this move. Oh, cool. I wonder if I will get checkmated here. I hope not. This is a dubious position. What about this move with check? Is that interesting? Seems interesting. That's a brilliant move right there. Hope Rondep doesn't play it. I can't resist free stuff. What's happening? F6. Brilliant. Oh yeah! Just changed it up a little bit there. Oh, that's bad. This is bad. This is breaking down. That pawn odds doesn't seem like enough, does it? Oh no! Oh no! This pawn odds seems quite inferior to his queen and bishop and rook odds that I'm giving him right now. What a horrible bloody disaster on this side of the board. And I don't mean that in any expletive sort of way. There's some countries, notably England, where they say bloody to mean anything bad. It's kind of like a curse word. But here, this is actually bloody because my blood is all over the place. Oh, bishop guarding knight, guarding rook, attacking queen, pin to king. Ouch! My only move is a bad one. Okay, so I don't have anything left on the board. I seem to be missing a queen and a bishop. That's a significant loss of material. Better push this flag. I'm going to say wow to that attack. I definitely want to see what was going on there. So I thought here, okay, so I'm trading bishops. Nice. This is good. He's gotten a lot of pressure, and things fell apart so fast. So I cannot take this, or queen g7 checkmate. G6, queen g3, did not expect. I don't think that's very potent, but maybe I just can't afford that move. So in this position, I could play here. And what if this? No, ouch, 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 ouch. That looks like checkmate. Okay, so I could instead play here. That looks good. He has to take me back this way. Didn't notice that. Yeah, maybe I should have just captured. Let's get an analysis here on this position. I think maybe I should have played bishop takes f5 in this position. Bishop takes f5, and then he captures, and then there, and it's just a lot of trades. So what if he recaptures this way? Now I can play g5, and I'm okay. Still ahead of pawn, guys. Still totally ahead of pawn. So then f6, and I'm totally fine. That was exciting. I definitely fell apart in my defense. Not very good. Not very good. So 90 years old is older than 18. That's quite true. So white is actually winning. Black is winning here. He should have taken that. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if you can see this, but I can see it. Bishop takes c1 was best. Yep. Oh, and then queen g5. Cool. I don't have a piece. Blah, I don't want to know about that. Well, thank you for your giving. Let's give knight odds. Did I just crush a bishop? Oops. Let's give knight odds. Continue from here with a friend. Who would like a free night against ChessWiz? This is the one day a year when you get this, when you click this button and get ahead of night in a game against ChessWiz. It only happens once a year because it's Thanksgiving in the United States today, which is a day that we give thanks for all that we have and some that we don't. Let's play against Keski Pass. He's going to defeat me. Good luck. I'll tell him God luck, which is fitting because God is a part of Thanksgiving, or at least it was. The point is that you're thankful to God for what you have. I mean, who are you going to be thankful for? So like, thanks Dad for all this fancy stuff I have. In some cases, yes. Or thanks, I don't know, kids for giving me this cool Atari. I have a cool Atari. I keep it at the store. I keep it on eBay. Anytime I want it, I just go on there and make the highest bid, and they send it to me. It's on reserve. I don't know what I'm saying. Atari's a really old game system. It's kind of cool. Okay, so what was I saying? Yes, Thanksgiving and God luck. Those go together very well. So Keski Pass is a little lower rated, which is fitting since I'm missing a knight. This f6 move, remember I was complaining about bring out your pieces? That's the kind of show this is, a complaining show. He did not do that with f6. It's not a piece because we cover this, pawns are not pieces. So it's actually a bad use of time to move that pawn forward. It's not a center pawn because it's not allowing a bishop to come out. In fact, his bishop cannot come out. So I've got some stuff right here. I got it. Unfortunately, I don't have a knight's worth of stuff. I only have like maybe a pawn's worth after these two moves. I don't even think it's quite that. It's like 3/4 of a pawn is all I've recovered. So since I'm down a knight, I need to crush him, and I can't take much time to do it. So there's my two moves. The pawn is defended by queen, so I'm okay there. This pawn doesn't need any defense. Good looking center right here, very handsome. Now my rook comes in. So this is Okay, maybe I've got a pawn compensation now for that piece. Still way down, but looking a little better. I've got queen b3 hitting this pawn. Hard for him to defend this now. If knight a4, then check. Okay, so he's castle queenside. Perfect. Now I will checkmate him. Probably just checkmate him like this way, right? Looks good. Is there any reason not to just checkmate him that way? No, there isn't. Let's go checkmate him. Now play knight c3 to knight d5. I don't have that. That would be a great idea if I had that knight. That would be a great idea. The Music Dan is watching. By the way, we should say thank you on Thanksgiving to the Music Dan, also known as... He had another name. It was really cool because it was like a pun. Bishop here looks fine. What was his other name? Toldovsky. That's right. It was like a Russian toad. It's Toldovsky. If you've ever seen Toldovsky on this show, that's the Music Dan. And he's a great guy. He even streams sometimes, but it's really, really rare. So mostly he just has arms like this. And he's like, help, help, I'm a toad. Because he's Toldovsky. Yeah, I hope you take this pawn because it's guarded by my queen. That would be pretty cool. I am rolling my pawns forward so that Kesky Pass can get checkmated. Let's now push here maybe. I'm not sure how to checkmate him exactly, but I would approximately checkmate him this way. Let's attack the knight and then queen up here. Okay, now I've got a lever. It's pretty clever. Bishop once and then pawn here. Oh, cool move, but that's a free piece. It's guarded by my bishop. Woohoo! Ha ha! Monkey sounds for the win. Now I don't want to trade because I'm busy checkmating you. I'll just come back here. Probably missing some awesome pin to his king, but I'd rather checkmate you. He's actually a tadpole. It's dubious. Is that free? Am I not checkmating you because I just take free things? So I got a bishop and I gave knight odds. So that means I've tied it up now, but I just took a pawn, so I'm ahead a pawn. And I can confirm that by counting 2 pawns against 1 right here. Now let's open this up and checkmate him. Now that I've taken 2 free things, don't trade queens. I'm going to need my queen. So a6 and queen, let's add time here. A little bit later, of course. Queen b7 checkmate. I'll add him some time. Add him some time. Add him some more time. Please, queen b7. Add him some more time. Kesky Pass, let me checkmate you. I'll be very thankful. I'll be very thankful if you let me do that. Help, I'm a toad. I can do it now. Checkmate. Thank you. Thank you. All you have to do is let go of the shift key, instant ones. And it's very exclamatory. 4 spectators observed me to win. There was Koth Games Only. There was Me to Margot. There's Todovsky. You guys heard of him? He's pretty cool. And there was Mikhailos, another Russian guy. I can't even pronounce that. Hope you liked my present. Yes, I did. You were present for the show. Haha, get it? Present. Next episode, I'll win for points. You're pretty funny. You're pretty funny. Now let's give more odds, or less. Should we give odds? No, we should take odds. What should we do on Thanksgiving, guys? I don't even know. Let's give rook odds. Rook odds actually has a knight on the board. That's the way it works. You move the rook pawn up 1 square. That's the traditional way to give rook odds. I don't know if this is very wise. I think it's not very wise. Program Fox. Good luck. God luck. Tilde exclamation mark is the better way to exclaim because it's next to the exclamation and it just shows how excited you are. So you actually move this pawn forward as a courtesy to the odds-giving player because otherwise it's not guarded on a2. And it's really embarrassing to lose your pawn on its starting square, not guarded because there's an odds-giving piece that's missing. Quite embarrassing. So what are we looking at here? Did I just play the King's Gambit? I don't know. Cool, I did. So now e5. Okay, so I got it booted into Windows XP. Wow, that's old. It's from 2003. It's now 2015. That's a 12-year-old operating system. Ooh, Queen e7. This is interesting, interesting. What if Queen e2? What if not Queen e2? What if Bishop e2? What if bishop e2? What if king e2? Did you consider that? I also have d4, which is pretty decent. Get it? D4 is decent. I'm going to play bishop e2 because it's going to hurry me to castling, which is getting my rook over here. So I can pin his queen to his king. That'll be good. Fox. Okay, c4 now. The knight can't go nowhere. Actually, don't want to play d4 just yet because I don't want the knight to show up in my house. Now d4. Center is looking good. Missing only one rook. This is nice. Now castle. Okay. Maybe I should take this pawn too. Yes. Now I need to checkmate him. Step 2, checkmate. How do we do this exactly? So the king is kind of a target, hasn't castled yet, and even when it castles, I'm going to have a nice group of pieces, Rondep style, coming at him. Remember that game I just lost against Rondep? Let's do that to him. So how do we do that? Queen d2, bishop h6, maybe? 3 for the win. Let's do that. Trade off that defensive bishop. It's slow. It's kind of weak to spend a lot of moves trading for a bishop. I mean, because it's just a trade. And usually when you're attacking, you don't even want trades. I'm cold. You don't want to trade. You want to keep the pieces on the board so that you can checkmate him with those pieces. If you trade all the pieces, how are you going to checkmate? With your king, try again. So that's the idea, right? b4. Waste of time. Let's go trade the bishops. But in this case, you do this because these pawns here, they're all on white. And so this area is actually really weak if the bishop is gone. When the bishop is there in his house, it's like, I'm a bishop and I'm guarding everything. But when the bishop is gone, it's dangerous. So I've done this so that it will be dangerous. And look, bam, bam. That's a checkmate in 2 moves right there. Let's circle the squares that the checkmating pieces go on. Get that end of that sentence with that preposition. Okay, so can I play knight g5 right now? I will lose it for nothing. That's not very good. Maybe I should take the pawn. Uh-oh, I'm missing a rook over here. That's going to be bad. Should I take him? I also have bishop d3 that could be useful. Play bishop d3. I don't like the fact that this bishop is hanging down here. I don't know what I'm drawing, but it's not guarded if I take, so that's not very good. I do want to checkmate this guy. Okay, I guess I'll bring my knight out. I don't have any immediate checkmates, so I'll checkmate slower. Now I've got my rook coming in here, got my knight coming in here, got my bishop coming in here. This is like as good as it gets, so let's make something happen. Let's sacrifice a piece. I'm already down a rook. Let's make this happen. Hopefully he says, oh no, my rook, I better defend it. In reality, he better not defend it. He better play check right here. Don't tell him, guys. That check would trade queens. That'd be terrible. Thank you. Much better to not do that. Now I have 5 seconds for my next move. Let's check him. Take his queen. What do I do now? Check him again? I don't know what to do. Check him again. Hopefully he just moves over here and lets me... Checkmate is coming. What's going to happen? Uh-oh. Ooh, this is kind of cray-cray for you. This move threatening checkmate. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, Program Fox, be careful. Oh, it's not checkmate. I thought it was. I thought that was checkmate. Well, let's take this free knight then. Oh no, hide the camera, hide all the things. Oh, this happens every now and then. Every now and then it happens. That was my mom. Sorry about that. Pretty embarrassing. I have 7 seconds. Where's the checkmate? No. Here. So is this going to work for checkmate? Not really. It's not guarded. Is this going to work for checkmate? Almost. Yes, that's going to work. Let's play that checkmate. No, he's getting away. No. No, he's getting away. Don't let him. Ah, he's getting away. I guess I'll take the knight. So now, who's ahead? Oh, I'm almost recovered. Queen against 2 rooks. Check. Nope, that's guarded. Let's not do anything stupid yet. Should I use these pawns to promote? I think so. Hey, is this your girlfriend? You know what? I spent all this time trying to entertain you guys with blah, 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 blah. And some 2-year-old walks in the room. Everybody laughs. I don't even get it. I can hear it now. I can hear it. So I want to checkmate him. What's going to happen? It's a close game now. Defend that pawn? This is weird. I think I better bring my king over here before I get in trouble. Because this was actually checkmate. Now I've barely escaped. Burly. Okay, good, good, good. Check. Good setup for your rooks. I like that. Checkmate? Almost. Oh no. King's trapped. Ah, drooly face. Nice game. Wow, that was exciting. There were a few blunders, which is how I won being down a rook, but that was exciting. I'm actually interested. I want to analysis this game because somebody else already is, probably my opponent, because over here I had no time. By the way, I think you should just let the rook go. I mean, you should probably check right here and fork off the queen and king. That's what you should do in this position. In this position, I can win a queen. See, his king can't move. It can't go any of these spots, so he trades his queen. But I lose a rook and a bishop. That's 8 points worth of material against a queen, which is nice. That's only a gain of 1, so I'm actually still losing badly here if I can't make anything more happen. But I'm curious if there's some better checkmate here. Now, I so want to play this, but the knight is on me, and I don't want that. Whew, that was quite the game. I'm kind of pumped for having won with rook odds. So-and-so says hi, so let's say hi to him. So this move might be good, actually. I didn't see that till after the game. Guarded by the bishop, so he can't take it. So now I'm threatening knight f6, painful check, winning the queen for a lot more. So yeah, sure enough, look at this. Look at this. Analysis isn't helping. Look at this. I don't know if you can't see. Let me move it over. So this is number sign 8. Here you go. Number sign 8 means I have a checkmate in exactly 8 moves. I have a forced checkmate in 8 moves, says the computer. And then I play this, and I'm ahead a pawn, maybe a little more. But the computer doesn't say that was a mistake. It just says, well, you were checkmating and now you're ahead a pawn. You're still winning, so I'm not going to complain. It actually doesn't make any recommendations this game. Is that weird or what? I made no inaccuracies, no mistakes, and no blunders. I'm a perfect player. Whereas he also made none. I don't believe this. There's something wrong with the analysis. Because I don't think his play was quite perfect. I find that hard to believe. Well, that was interesting. There's a checkmate in 8. We don't know what it is. Local computer evaluation for variant analysis. Turn that on and off. I don't know what to do. I don't know what this means. Weird. It was not a perfect game, that's for sure. Let's go back to one more odds-giving game. That was fun. That was fun. Definitely glad that I survived giving up a rook. We're going to go back to giving up a pawn. Let's give up 2 pawns. I think that's done this way. I don't even know how you're supposed to give up 2 pawns. How do you 2-pawn odds? Thank you, Google. Is this going to tell me? I'm reading this. Odds of the move. 2 moves, pawn, move, pawn, and 2 moves. Let's give pawn and 2 moves odds. Have you ever done that in your whole life? I've never done that. So the way you do that is, first of all, you take black. How do you do that? Does it say? The weaker player places the first 2 moves in black's pawn on f7 is removed. You know how this is going to work? I sure don't know. Play with a friend, take black. Pawn and 2 moves odds. This is going to be amazing. A Light Chess Master wants to play me. Hold on, Light Chess Master. I want to play you too. But first I want to play Instagram. So he starts with a4. That's a little dubious. I'm going to play king h7 as my move-giving move. My move that gives moves. Hey guys, guess who's in the chat right now? Only the most important person in your lives. And there's a lot of people. Okay, this is a weird chess game. What was I saying? Ornikar in the chat right now is the creator of this website. So if you like what you're seeing here, if you like the chess that you can play for free, you should definitely say hi. You should say thank you. Because after all, it is Thanksgiving here in the United States. What is going on? This is not even pawn and move. This is just weird and move. He's playing super fast too. I just got my pawn back. This is not normal. This is weird. Queen e2, and I'll take that for free. What just happened? Did something just disappear from the screen? I don't know what's going on. He's tricking me into making mistakes with his mistake tricking device. Whoa! You're playing so fast. cannot castle also. I can't castle. Stupid me. I moved my king a couple times. Remember that? I do. Okay, so here and here. Now I'll trade. Because my king can't castle, I might as well just king f7. And then let's castle by hand. Don't need bishops to win this game. Come on, Instagram. Oh, cool. I just castled my king. This is nice. I can do that. You can do that. I can do that. This bad. I don't know what to do. Is this? Zog Addict would like help with relay chess. Oh, cool. What's relay chess? Zog Addict, what is relay? Really? I like capital letters today, can you tell? Hey, cool, pawn. Is that free? Seems kind of free. Pawn? Yeah, it's free. I was worried that he would skewer me, but he... Okay, that was kind of a bad pre-move, Instagram. I know you had planned queen h5 from before I played my move, but it looks bad. It looks like this move is pretty good. What are you doing, Instagram? Is that Insta move or Instagram? You seem crazy. Let's take this bishop. What? Let's not get checkmated. If I move my queen away, then I get checkmated, which would be really embarrassing. So let's just do this trade. Let's trade my queen for his bishop with check. Not every day you do something like that. What is relay chess? Relay chess is GitHub. It's on GitHub. I'm reading about it. Do you realize there's an increment here in Instagram? So you should be renamed to Insta Lose. I could take this pawn anytime. I'll take all these pawns first. And then this one. Yes, Instagram, you are Insta Lose. It's too bad, isn't it? It's too bad. Such a handsome fellow as yourself is just losing so badly. Fellow. Talk about revealing your age. No one calls people fellows. It's like saying they're folk. Folk, fellow, they aren't words. GG. He resigns and leaves quickly. Well, that was embarrassing, but let's take this game from Chess Instinct. He wants to give odds of bad pawn structure. Bad pawn structure odds. Very clever. Send him a heart. Bad pawn structure. I don't know if he's still here. I mean, he's been waiting about 10 minutes for this game, so it's very, very kind of him to stick around. He smiles at me. So this is going to be probably one of the most interesting chess games I've ever played. Not only am I playing someone much stronger than I am, 2362 is a rating I've never achieved that I know of. I mean, maybe I did and then forgot about it. Knight odds 2. No, this is plenty. Colon D, which is not suggestive at all. Okay, so I think he's actually ahead. He's winning right now. Think about it. Think about it. Look at all these center pawns he's got. He's going to fight me in the center. He's going to own me up. So I have to come from behind to win this game. I'm not going to come from behind. That would be too suggestive with my little emoticon here. Okay. Yeah, look at all those center pawns. I don't trust them. I do not trust these center pawns. F6. Yeah, he has plenty, doesn't he? No, he's going to play d4. Don't do it. Don't do it. Obnoxious. All those center pawns. I shouldn't have gambited that thing. He has too much. So now he is attacking me everywhere. He's got attacks in here and here and here, here and here. What do I do? Stare into the camera. Should I room darkening face punch him? I should probably do that. This might hold all the pawns. At the expense of everything. At the expense of bad pawn structure, because my queen has to guard all this stuff. Here comes the room darkening face punch. Bam! Look at the room. Look at it. Look at it darken. Ooh, and my hand is glowing. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad I have a camera with that feature. So now I could take you and then take this. And oh no, don't take him. No, 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 no. I'll take this right now. So this, if the bishop comes in here, then it will hurt me when the knight goes that way. See that? See those arrows? They signify pain. So that's bad. Pain is bad. Avoid pain. So this is actually okay now. I regain the pawn. What a chin stroker. More like a chin scratcher. Castle. Oh, it's a skewer. No. Not a skewer. Bishop d3. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. No, that's not good. Oh no. If b6 doesn't work. Help! I don't have any time. I think this loses. But I had to move something. So I moved this. I mean, I had to move something. Nervous laughter. Let's take that. And then here, guarding the rook by discovery. That's pretty cool. And castle before it's too late. Castle. I can't castle. What? You cheating hacker. I can't castle. I cannot castle. Uh-oh. I could really use the ability of castling right now. That would be really useful to me. Let's play this. I said it. I said it. I disbelieved it. So what do I do now that I see that I cannot castle? Yeah, adding some more time. Come on. Maybe I'll try castling now. Maybe I won't try castling while my queen is captured. He might take my queen. Okay. Let's not castle just yet. So we are working on skewering him. It's not working very well. Die already. You have so many pawns. Die. This is actually pretty good odds giving. I think I'm the one that gave odds. I haven't? I haven't? Sorry then. It's okay then. I will win with my superior intellect. Which is ironic because my intellect is inferior. Yeah, I definitely can't castle. That's bad. I don't know what moves to make my position better. I only have moves that make my position worse, which is not what I want. Let's try. No, yeah, no, yeah. It's losing's not very much fun, is it, guys? Which means I can't castle either. Maybe. I wish I had a few more pawns. So my plan is to take this. Oh, I'm doing my plan. Cool. And then take this. Now who's ahead? 5 pawns to 5 and 1 and 1. I got my pawn back. Fantastico. And there's not enough material. There's not too much material. So I won't get checkbaited even though I can't castle. This is fantastic. Okay, so let's get the rooks going. I'm winning now. I'm okay. It's 2 bishops against 1. Trade these bishops. What's happening? That's a very open file. Let's take it over. He can't push because of that brilliant check followed by taking this pawn. It's pretty cool. Did you see that? It's cool. The Music Don offers. The Music Don, that's a good name. He offers castling odds. Kind of cool. F6. I'll give him the same double pawn odds. This is so cool. I'm drawing this chess instinct. Is he letting me? Seems like he's letting me. King up and challenge that file. Gotta get my rook as good as his. That knight move might be good. I'm not sure. I don't think it's that good. It's a nice square maybe for later. Do I just want to trade rooks and draw? Yes, I do. I just want to draw. Oh, He's out of time. Oh, you're out of time. I'll add him time. No, I won't. I'll only add him time if I don't have to. Now my rook can penetrate. This is very good. This is a good ending. This is great. I hope I beat Chess Instinct. Look how defensive he is. That move. Yes, you're very defensive. Now push, take. And coming through this way. I guess I'll just block that off. Now push. Right? Is there anything better? I'm going to try pushing. It's going to happen. He's pinned. He plays king there. He has to. King up. Is this useful? Oh, endgames are hard. Take. And he has bad pawns, but so do I. Let's king up. I don't want open files for his rook. I want his rook to suffer. Okay, so now I can take this pawn. But let's not. Let's not do that just yet. So take, close it up, keep his rook sad. His rook's really sad. And his king is sad too. Everybody's sad. This is fantastic. So here. Look how sad he is. Get behind him, maybe. Defend your pawn or die. No! No, I don't want to die. Why did I let his rook out? No! He'll move here. Attacking this. I have this check. Is that good? Yeah, this is cool. This is cool, right? If he goes this way, I get the pawn. If he goes this way, I go... Whoops, I go here. Threatening checkmate and threatening this pawn. And then I pick it up. Oh, what an ending. This is exciting. Then I check him. And I move here. That's my move. Giving up this pawn so I can promote this pawn. Look at those leet skills. Oh, this is so leet. I threw away perpetual check so that I could win, you chatters. You silly chatters. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat this Chess Instinct. King this way. I could move king here, king here. I think I will. And check and rook here. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I'm going to beat this guy. This is so great. I'm so glad you're here to witness my moment of joy and Thanksgiving. Can't wait to say thanks for the game. That's so fitting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. GG. GG. And thanks for the game. Winking face. I don't think the analysis board works properly. I was hearing in the chat on these start from position games, but we'll see how it goes. The pawn structure hurts. I'm not even sure, man. You have 4 center pawns? 4 center pawns. Question mark, question mark, question mark, upside down, question mark. That is not something somebody gets every day. I was actually impressed by that. So I should win this game, actually. This position here, I think I'm winning just because my rook's active and his is passive. But it's so hard to win rook endings, especially when you're not even ahead of pawn. Kept his king trapped in here, though. This is still good. I actually think in this position, analysis board, I think here I should have kept my rook. I should play here, because then all I can do is go back. So he does nothing, right? Then here, then here, and then here. I think this is the way I should play it, and win this pawn and promote this one. I think that's the correct play. Allowing his rook to take this rank and then get this square allowed him to get some counterplay. And he wasn't able to do that when my rook was here. So in this position, I should have left my rook here and should have played my king this way. That's my idea, and I think it would be a winning one. I really do. Much easier to win, because his rook, it has to go back and around, and that's slower, and meanwhile I take this pawn and win. So I think that's what I should have played instead of moving my rook to this square. Bad move. I thought, oh, I'll attack this pawn. That'll keep his rook tied down. Actually released his rook because he can come out this way, or at least this way. Yeah. And look, there's no computer suggestions, so that's weird. Yeah, take. So this is still good for me, but now his rook comes out a little bit. And he says, and I got a comment in chat that's like, why do you give up perpetual? But this is very good. I wonder in this position if I should play check here and then here, because he can't defend that pawn. Oh, that's check, right? And I don't know why I can't move that move. But I think I win with this pawn. I think that'd be even more direct. So if we look at the computer analysis of suggestions, it says tied here, tie game here, tie game here. And look at this, 0.2, 0.5, 0.6, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 1.5. So by this point, I'm actually just winning. And it starts saying I'm winning by more and more and more. Super winning, super winning. Here's where I'm winning by a little less because his rook is getting out. So exactly what I was thinking. Still winning, 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 winning. And then winning less. So I'm guessing that best move was that other check. So that was a mistake. Now I have checkmate in 4 moves, which I missed. Too bad we can't get analysis on that. Let's turn this on and see what happens. Oh, king here. Oh, cool, checkmate. Very cool. And then there's check, and then king here, and then, oh, I've never even done this before. He throws away his rook because he's crazy, and then I checkmate him. Well, that would have been cool. So what else can local computer analysis do? Can you tell me what my blunder was? Oh, bringing the king in, of course. Of course, just as I was saying. Well, that was cool. That was pretty cool. So that was a satisfying game for me, for sure. I'm definitely glad I played it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is actually the end of the episode. We gave odds today because it's Thanksgiving in my country, and I was thankful enough to give you something. I hope you enjoyed it. The episode airs Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. GMT. That's 8 a.m. Pacific in the United States, 11 a.m. Eastern. You can watch live on twitch.tv. If you miss it, no worries. You can catch the recordings on YouTube. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.